Hello everyone, welcome to part 5 of my FE8 hard mode Ironman run. Today I'm going to be doing something some people may not like that I'm doing. I'm going to do the whole Tower of Valni. I don't consider, for the purpose of this run, I'm going to do the Tower of Valni and the Lagdao Ruins. The Lagdao Ruins I'm going to do after I beat the game, but this is the first map where the Tower of Valni in its entirety is fully open. And as I've said in some previous videos, I'm of the opinion that I think the 7th and 8th floor are probably more difficult than the following chapter. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. Okay. And I'm gonna do the whole thing in one go. So, I think for this map, because Ephraim is just because the purpose of this isn't to just be a massive grinding session and to actually add some challenge, at least for this map, I'm just gonna deploy Ephraim and have him solo it. I'm pretty sure he could do that pretty easily. 'Cause this is the map that really has the most, like, nonsense to it. I'll just make sure I buy him another Iron Lance. Okay, I might have Ephraim solo like everything. Yes, this guy was actually pretty strong. Well, you still get money, I guess, for doing these maps. Okay. Okay. So let's see, can Ephraim solo this one too? Because if he can, the only reason I'd have him do it is because, again, this isn't supposed to be a grinding exercise. That guy is probably the only enemy that's dangerous to Ephraim. 13. This guy does 24 damage to him. If he was promoted... Yeah, see, some of these enemies already are, like, at least by FE8 standards, like, a tiny bit scary. Alright, I'm still gonna have Ephraim solo this floor, but I think this might be the last floor I have him do that for. Okay. Yeah, like, even that guy was kind of dangerous for him. Who had the poison bow? They both have... Okay. Okay. Yeah, this guy actually can kind of hurt Ephraim if I'm not careful. Oh, there were actually I didn't even know there were reinforcements. Okay, that was a bit on the more dangerous side. Okay, this guy is the killer axe. What do these guys have? Okay. Let's take out a vulnerary if I can. I do have elixirs if I want to use those instead. Okay. I don't know if this boss moves. If he does, that would kind of suck. Something tells me he doesn't, though. Okay, he did. Okay, some of these enemies are kind of dangerous. Yeah, if I did not have the Axe Reaver, I don't think I could have had Ephraim solo that. Okay. Yeah, I think from here I'll start bringing units. Oh yeah, I used this map. I used a couple of these maps in Sun God's Wrath because they just show up in like cutscenes, so it's just like whatever. Okay. I do want those two supporting each other. If I was to give the Matisse's Tome to somebody, I think I might give it to Vanessa over, what's-her-face? Actually, no, the person I should really give it to, considering how crappy she is probably Erica. I don't even know. Oh yeah, I have Saleh. He's a good last minute kind of healer unit. Innies is okay too. Yeah, let's go with this team. Okay. I don't think Grenak supports anyone. Okay. Right now I didn't even give him a weapon. Because the main thing this map's gonna end up doing is draining my resources, if anything. Okay, where possible, I'd prefer to actually be using Ephraim, because... Whoops. Take a steel sword, and that's probably gonna be it for you. Yeah, I need to buy better items for Amelia. She's got one I guess I could let her use Ducel's Steel Lance. Okay. Okay, I'll leave it at that. It's a lot of damage. Yeah, even these enemies are still kind of a joke. I mean, they are pretty tanky. I don't think Amelia survives that many hits because her defense is still really low. Okay. I mean, they're not getting a lot of EXP anyway, right? Yeah, it's like 4 EXP. So it's not like I even did anything worth writing home about. Yeah, he's already S ranked with the light. I mean, if I was really grinding, I would bring Gyu in and level him up. Maybe I should be trying to beat these maps as fast as possible. They had a pretty fast support. Okay. I think that was him getting S rank axes just now. Oh, he's almost at S rank. Okay. I think she can reach that top. No, she can't. They have A support, right? Yeah. How much health do you have? I mean, as long as there are no reinforcements, it's not that big a deal. Bishops are really good. Yeah, there's like a chance I guess Amelia can die here, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, she could have gotten hit. Okay. Okay, I guess the bosses still are always going to give a lot of EXP. So 3 floors in, I've only gotten 1 level up. He already has S axes, I think, right? Yeah. Let's see. Are there any chests on this map? No, they're just a lot of dogs. Oh, my formation's all stupid. Okay. I guess I could just have Ephraim here, because then I have Arthur to heal him if need be. Okay. I don't know. Like I said, like, I don't think I even needed to, like, grind out these maps if I wanted to just beat the game. Like, I could probably beat the game with how strong my units are right now. Okay. Okay. So much for that Matisse's tome. Yeah, that was actually a good level up. Amelia's really been making up for her lack of you know, defense growths as a recruit. Is what she went like 14 levels without a level up, without getting defense or something like that. What's their support anyway? That's plus, yeah, that's +2 defense. It'd be funny if the boss is strong enough to beat Ephraim. It's actually good damage. No, Ephraim's still faster. I guess I could just do this. Yeah, so far my opinion of this Ironman is still the same. Like, it's really easy. You know, it's at times kind of boring. Like, you know, right now these Tower of Valni maps I'm super over leveled for. You know, it's probably only the lagged out ruins. Oh wow. Hello. Yeah, it's probably only the lagged out ruins in chapter 19 that are still remotely difficult. Chapter, you know, 19 I can warp skip. Okay. Let's see here. I mean, this is just a million zombies. I don't even think it's possible for Seth to get hurt, except for like probably this thing. Yeah, that's actually a decent amount of damage. Okay. Can you one-shot? No. Okay, that is a choke point then. Uh-oh. I had Ephraim do too much in the last map. It's gonna be my last Axe Reaver. The alleged boss of the map couldn't even hurt Duracell. How many more Iron Lance uses do you have? One? Okay, you have to fall back. I mean, there's no avoiding getting a lot of EXP from that enemy. Ooh, chest key. I'll send that away. Okay. It's a shame that you can only have one S rank weapon in these games. Okay, that's actually a good item to get. Alright, Seth, go for it. How much EXP does he even get from these things? 3? I did it that, like, super fast, but it still looked like 3. Yeah, 4. I think 4 is, like, the minimum amount of EXP you can get if you kill something. He would be probably getting more EXP if he wasn't killing things. Okay. There's definitely just like an infinite amount of reinforcements for this map. Yeah. I mean, she's really fast. She has good speed and luck. Actually, well, normally Amelia will like cap luck, I think. So her luck I don't think is actually that good. Her resistance is pretty good. Her skill and strength are okay. HP is good, is actually really good. Okay. Seriously, do these reinforcements just not end until you beat the map? So I'm just trying to get the chest at this point. No, they're done now. Okay. What was that? A shine? Okay. Floor 6. Okay. Well, Brave Sword is actually pretty deadly. I mean... Oh, there's a couple of chests in this map. I think I've actually spent more money trying to beat this map than I have saved. definitely spent more money. I think gear probably still good for this map. Okay. I know in one map, none of the enemies like do anything. And it's just like a bunch of walls. There's the chest key, because I'll have Ephraim just get that chest. Okay, it's not this map then. Maybe doing Tower of Valni was a mistake, and doing Lagdao wouldn't have been as bad. So far, there's like nothing dangerous. I mean, there's probably nothing dangerous in the next map that I'm supposed to do anyway. Okay. Interesting choice. Probably because they could actually do damage. They both have longbows. Okay. I mean, some of those items are nice to get. Their store is nice. I am gonna have to kill that one white at some point. That's what they're called, like whites or skeletons or whatever. But so far all these maps have been easy. Like, the hardest one would have been if I still tried the solo, whatchamacallit, the second chapter. Yeah, this guy, even with his brave sword, did like no damage. No, he actually didn't double that guy. That's impressive. They're still retreating further north. Steel sword. See, this guy at least was like kind of threatening. Oh, this guy is a guy at a killing edge, and I had higher crit against him. Brave Lance, okay, that's actually kind of busted to get. Bellfire, not so much. Okay. Oops. You have 2 chest keys now. Yeah, Brave Lance is not something I was expecting to get. Oh, this map. There are no chests, right? I mean, if there are, I'd just bring, what's her face anyway? Alright, Ephraim. Well, I triggered something there. Triggered another something there, it seems. Like, every time I'm taking a step, there's some kind of event being triggered. Yeah, if Ephraim can't solo this, or died here, it'd be deserved, I guess. Okay, that at least kind of mitigates some of the grinding, so to say. Okay. Oh, I bet that's what's happening. It's checking, the game's probably constantly checking to see if certain, like, enemies are dead and try and determine whether, to open the next path or not. That's... whatever. Yeah, and you can't fly over the darkness. Okay. It probably is just gonna be that the final map is the only difficult one because of the arrows. But Ducel just has 20 defense and he's like practically invincible. What do you have? A spear. Oh, I didn't mean to dance, Amelia. I wanted to do Garcia. Yep. I mean, Garcia, I guess, could die here. Or maybe the game's only checking if the, like, mini-bosses here are dead, so to say. Oh, this guy has a lot of health. I couldn't even kill him with all these people. Yeah, Vanessa can't even hurt him. This map is a slog, that's for certain. Yeah. Other reinforcements. I guess I could have Ephraim deal with them. It's a good way, since this map is pretty much just the FE6 map, to potentially get a game over. That's how Fear died. That's some good damage there, 15. How fast are you? 16? Yeah, that's why even Seth can't double that. Yeah, you get doubled. Actually, Seth gets doubled by the boss, by that boss too. That'd be all. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but that would be interesting if Seth died, just because, you know, so far these maps have just been blah. Alright, I gotta protect Tethys. Okay, maybe Vanessa would die. No, these bosses don't move. Or these enemies, I should say, don't move. Okay, that was like the only difficult enemy so far. But they're getting stronger. Like, these guys are probably gonna be tough to deal with. Alright, Ephraim, I'm trusting you to be able to handle these things. Cell actually faces crit. Wow. He shouldn't anymore since I moved Amelia in range, but... you never know. Okay. One of them has a javelin. Okay. Let's just have Seth and Garcia go back for these guys. Because otherwise this is gonna take forever. Okay, this boss moves. Or not boss, but enemy. He doesn't do a lot of damage, though. There's no way he doubles Amelia. No shot. Yeah, now that Garcia, I mean not Garcia, Amelia's there. They're not hard to deal with. How much health did you have? Well, she doubled at least. And she's at max level now. Yep. Alright, so this map in theory is supposed to be difficult. And it's time for what everyone's been waiting for. General Amelia. 11 con. Just absolutely amazing unit. That has to be like, unless female generals have less con, that has to be -2 base con, I would guess. Yeah, this map has some annoying promoted enemies. It has siege tomes. Yeah, like the Tower of... okay, and Angelic Robe is a really busted reward. Yeah. I would say this map is actually going to be difficult. Oh, where are you? Can I just one round you right away? Uh-huh. I'll just go. I have a chest key for the chest. Alright, first things first, I gotta get that. Yeah. Okay. Probably is, if I remember right. Oh. I don't have a unit for this way that can really deal with Oh, he got hit. He doesn't double either? Dang. I guess that was because there's more accuracy. Ooh. Rune sword. Yeah, the enemies here are definitely much stronger. Yeah, Ephraim can't even, like, solo these guys anymore. If anything, he's in danger of dying. Yeah, now I have to move Arthur out of the way. Okay. Ephraim's actually in potential danger of dying this turn. That's not good. Yeah, so pretty much the Tower of Valni is easy except for the final map. Yeah. Because what, do you die? You don't die, but you face crit. That's one less enemy to deal with. Okay. Because there's no way no, you're useless. Oof. That was a big mistake. That was a very big mistake, because now that stupid thing is gonna go for Amelia. Vanessa's kind of useless in this map. Oh, he actually just went for Ducell again? Oh, right, this thing. Okay, if Seth died there, it would have been deserved. Let's get out of this thing's range. So that I don't get destroyed by siege magic. Bad level up. No, I could just trade him, those items. You have a vulnerary, right? And I guess I could give him the elixir. How often am I ever gonna use it? Arthur might actually die this turn. Yeah. Okay, that was too risky. I think this column is safe from being hit. Same with this middle column. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this was definitely the hardest of these maps. I got one more shadow shot to deal with, so I'll let it just do its thing. Okay. What, do you have stone? But you don't move, I'm guessing. Otherwise you would have been moving with shadow shot. Not enough damage to kill. Do you have an iron axe? No. Well, she's using the steel lance and still isn't killing. So there's no hope for her there. Well, I mean, I don't have any units that could use the Shamshire anyway. Oh, whoops. Oh, he still went for the steel lance kill. I mean, that still could have been scary. He got hit there. Garcia, please don't die. Yeah, so I guess only the top floor was actually challenging. Okay. I mean, I think that has to be the maximum amount of units that you can even kill for that. Alright. Uh-oh. Alright. I'm not gonna start this chapter, I'm just going there so I don't have to worry about, you know, the whatevers. Let's see. I mean, I guess these druids are kind of dangerous. I didn't expect there to be level 10 ones. And Nosferatu and Eclipse, a hero crest. That could be nice for Garrick, I guess. A door key. Ooh, physics staff, that's nice. And there is a berserk staff unit over there. Well, I have another restore staff now. A lot of dark mages. Alright, either way. This time I was just gonna do the Tower of Valni, so that's gonna do it for this time. Thanks for your time, everyone. Hope you have a great day.